For nearly 2 centuries, the story of the American dream has been poured into every bottle and every can here at Yuengling Brewery in Pottsville.
We like to think that we emulate a lot of those values, a lot of risk-taking along the way, a lot of luck, and we've just always been able to withstand the test of time, and including Prohibition, and here we are today.
Since 1829, Yuengling has weathered wars, economic uncertainty, and changing times. Much of that history lives here at the original brewery along Mahantongo Street.
They came up here in 1831. At that point, built the brewery, brewed the beer, and dug down here. So dynamite would have ruined the brewery they were trying to build.
Where the hand-carved caves took a decade to complete.
So we had no refrigeration. So what do? They think, well, it's cool enough in the caves. We'll dig in there and keep the beer cold until it got picked up.
Then came Prohibition, an era that could have ended it all.
They made near beer, so they were able to produce that, and then they started making ice cream. So where we're sitting now is in the gift shop, and this used to be the old dairy.
In 1985, Dick Yuengling carried the family business forward as the 5th-generation owner, defining the lager beer, which has become synonymous with his last name.
For sure, the brewery is in our dad's DNA from day one.
Thousands of cans pass through these lines every single day, and while this process is a fast one, the legacy built here at Yuengling was built much slower, 6 generations.
It's extremely important to us to remain independent, and I think the longer that I'm here, the more I appreciate the trials and tribulations that generations before us have gone through.
Today, that legacy rests with all 4 daughters, who chose to not only carry on the family business, but to keep it rooted where it all began.
This is our home. We've been here for 197 years. We're targeting a 200-year celebration pretty soon, so we're not going anywhere, and we're just super proud to be here.
Yuengling is now offered in 30 states. The gift shop sees about 80,000 visitors a year, and the line produces about 54,000 cases of beer each day. But inside these walls, some things stay the same.
We have employees that have been here for 25, 30, 45 years. And so they have that background, and they've worked with previous generations and have gone through those different times when we were just one brewery here on the hill on Mahantongo Street.
Through the generations, what's inside the bottle has morphed and changed. But what endures here at Yuengling isn't just a family recipe. It's the story behind it.
We have a lot of stories to tell. We're very resilient. We're a gritty company. We like to say that. We're not necessarily the same as a lot of other businesses. We know we're different. Our grittiness shows through, but that's what's gotten us to almost 200 years.
As that story of America's oldest brewery continues to be written, right where it always has, here in Pottsville.